Live from KingArthur.com with Jesse Jackson at Occupy Philly.
There's a huge gap between those in the deck of the ship and those in the hull of the ship. And what is that the government is subsidizing the wealth, neglecting the poor, and expensive unnecessary wars. And it's connected to Dr. King's last work, because his last effort, Walter Pitman's campaign, we achieved civil rights purposes, we achieved the right to vote. Then we had abounding poverty, ending the war on poverty. We were going from 30% to 12%. War in Vietnam. We came to Washington to occupy the mall, Resurrection City. And we stayed there until they drove us out with tear gas. They finally put us out the park and changed the rules. We cannot put tents there now because of Resurrection City occupied in 1968. And his challenge was we should choose the war and poverty and healing over the war in Vietnam. It's all about that space. There have been struggles throughout these 40 years. One struggle was to try to, we set the place on Raymond Bush Wall Street Project. They tried to privatize Social Security. We won that battle. They saw to try to remove the Glass-Steagall. And they won that battle because they could choose to fall to investment in the lending. That's created a bigger gap. CRA, we fought to get the Community Reinvestment Act, and then use schemes to circumvent CRA with subprime lending and predatory lending. And then when they finally hit the rock bottom on risk, the government bailed them out. And we bailed out the bank, zero interest money. Not linked to lending or the reinvestment. So the banks are going to bail out, got cash that they can't figure out how to spend. Home foreclosures are still on the rise. So really the mayors should be leading these demonstrations because whole cities are saying mayors have thing on police, teachers, firemen, little recreation centers, clothing, libraries. Cities should be mobilizing to occupy because the gap between Wall Street and cities, between Wall Street and the poverty. So I would hope at some point in time, as the movement matures, that we would see it in its truest perspective. It is a spiritual movement that's going to where the gaps are. I'm glad that we see more and more evidence. Frankly, we're facing more and more violence as Dr. King faced. The idea that last week someone used a semi-automatic weapon and shot in the White House, we've not made enough of that. Given all the money from Homeland Security, the airport transaction to get to the airport, you can sell semi-automatic weapons. The White House is within range of 800 yards. There are other places closer than 800 yards. They can't afford to shoot straight to the White House. We've got to revive the battle of assault weapons. That's a piece of this thing. We've got this. We're the most violent nation on earth. We have the most homicides. Now we're the most dangerous weapons. So while they're focused on some people that will occupy health hazards driven by poverty. 15 million people unemployed. That's creating a health hazard. Whole neighborhoods have lost their homes. Health hazard. Children can't get nutrition, can't get dental care, can't get reading glasses. Health hazards been driven by poverty, not by the cap. So I would hope that more and more would appreciate that these capitalists are simply canaries in the mine. There's a way there's some poverty there, there's some pain there. We spent a lot of time looking at Appalachian. It's not progress. Appalachian remains around zero poverty. That's why LBJ kicked off the war on poverty in Athens, Ohio, and Appalachian. One way you deracialize the debate. That's the first thing. It's hard-working coal miners who they are no longer the ones that destroyed the mines and don't have workplace safety. Chemical workers. Veterans, 1/3 of the veterans are unemployed. We love soldiers, we don't love veterans so much. like we love marchers, but martyrs don't love marchers. So all these gaps must be. So Occupy really, they say it doesn't have definition. It does have definition. It manifests itself different ways. But in Ohio, Occupy was to stop an attempt to wipe out collective bargaining. It moved. In Wisconsin, they're now moving 50,000 marchers to stop a recall on Governor Walker. She's attacking teacher unions and working front to collective bargaining. So at the University of California, we saw the most horrendous scene so far, where you have these policemen macing relentlessly the occupiers. The irony is that occupiers are fighting for those police to have a job.
Yeah.
But the police who are been assigned to stop the occupiers themselves should be marching. Because that's what police are losing jobs. And teachers, firemen, librarians, coaches, social service networks. So I hope at some point in time we begin to have massive city marches led by officials. Those who get our vote should be leading the march. Because that's the only remedy for redirection or resources to have a more massive direct action to change the course of our economy. That's why I've been around the country Occupy, and I'm here today because we're trying to get more ministers and churches involved in this movement. I spoke to about 2,000 people in church today. I'm going back and speaking to 5 today. And I asked them, how many of you in this church know someone with a relative in jail? And half the people stood. How many of you know someone that's facing home foreclosure? Half of them stood. This one who can't pay their rent, more stood. You know somebody that's looking for a job, everybody stood. You know somebody on student loan debt, everybody stood. I said, well, you should be occupying. And some of them are with me today who came from church because they've been taught to see Occupy as third person. They. The they is those who lost their homes. They are those who can't pay rent. They are those who are losing, threatened with Medicare on the attack, Medicaid on the attack. That's the they. So we must figure out something to broaden the base of participation of a great idea that will not go away. When the winter comes, the tents may leave, the idea will not leave. Tents may be in the lobby of some bank. It may be on the grounds of some hospital that will not treat the sick. It may be at some campus where people want to get student loan aid and can't get it. But the movement has come and it will not go away. That's something that these theologians are leading because this is the real challenge of the church. This is the work of the church, not just church work. Let's walk around and look at also.
And Reverend, can I walk with you? Because you said you'd help us reach out to the black clergy because we really want to. This is Ananda. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Sorry, baby. We reached out.
This is one of our homeless friends.
I couldn't give him my tab, but he won't accept it.
Nice.
Here, do you want me to take it?
When you get a job. Okay. Yeah, here you go. Thank you.
Okay. Little love here. This is nice. And one more. Big squeeze. Yay. We got it.
Did they take?
Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you.